Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love. And so today is the 26th of October, and this is the mantra for today. So these are from the mantra books that I do, all about lifting and shifting your vibration into the flow of your reunion back with your twin. And it is, as I float on the river of love, I let pain and hurt flow away. So as I float on the river of love, I let pain and hurt flow away. Now, this is so much about what's been happening. So, with the full moon, and there's been Venus retrograde, and lots of things coming up to the surface again. And so yesterday, through doing this channel and through doing, these videos and having messages from you guys and doing healings with people, it also it mirrors stuff for me, right, as well. So we all are a giant mirror for each other. And so I often go, when I get triggered by things, I go to my Reiki master and to get a Reiki healing from my Reiki master, who happens to be the same name and surname, the same namesake as my twin, which is one of the first things that I realised, hang on a minute, this is a bit weird. So that's when alarm bells started ringing in my head, thinking this is a very odd relationship that I have. And anyway, so the message today is about the porcupine and the porcupine symbology. Now, the last time I had a healing with my Reiki master, because I see things when I do the healing for you guys, but also when I get a session from her, I also see things. And the message came through last time was my twin. It was about a porcupine, and the message was saying that basically by giving my twin love, the porcupine loses its prickles, so it becomes soft. And that was a few months ago. So I'm driving down and the reason why I'm going to share this is because there's a very special message within the porcupine symbology, and it will be for everyone. So I'm going to share it. So as I'm driving down to my Reiki yesterday, I knew there's always really strong signs on the way there. Just as I'm pulling outside of our house, the DJ on the radio starts talking about a porcupine. And of course, just completely out of context as well. So I was like, okay, that's brilliant. So I was led to go and search the symbolism behind the porcupine. So I'm going to read it, because for everyone that's on this journey, we're all going through basically death, loss, rebirth all the time. It's a constant changing, of people around you. It's just a constant transformation. And so this is why it's so lovely. So this is, I've written about, so I'm going to read out, it's a lady called, I don't know her name, but I'm going to put the link into the description box. But she does animal symbology. So I'm going to read it. So I've written about animal symbolism of the porcupine. Although revealing about porcupine meaning, it was a somber post. It dealt with the porcupine's ability to help during time of death and loss. As the blog illustrates, the porcupine is a fantastic guide in times of grief. Their energy is incredibly wonder-filled and childlike. This in itself can be a glimmer of hope for those who are in extreme pain or depression. Tapping into the spirit of the porcupine can augur a sense of joy, playfulness, and even curiosity that can unwedge us out of our grief. As you would imagine, porcupine quills are a great keynote for animal symbolism. A porcupine can have 30,000 or more quills. Each one is buoyant. Yep, when the quills are engaged, they are filled with air. This makes porks float. Right? Look at this. And it ties in so perfectly with today's mantra about floating on the river of love. So, this buoyancy, floatiness, is symbolic of the ability to stay above water. Emotional waters, to be precise, in the symbolic realm. In other words, When life casts you upon the turbulent waters of unsavory emotions, engage the porcupine energy. Invoke their assistance to keep you afloat under troubled waters. I mean, it's just so brilliant. It's just so brilliant. But I'm going to carry on because it's just such brilliant. And this is what I say about the healings that you have, or especially with me, because not everything will unfold straight away. So when I had this healing with my Reiki master, it was probably about 2 months ago, maybe, or 3 months ago. And so, of course, then getting this message when I was going for my next session and it linked back to the porcupine, it was just such an amazing thing, because it really makes you realize that your twin is right there supporting you. And it's just so amazing, that feeling of suddenly being like, oh, this is just such an incredible journey. So, contrary to older misunderstandings, pork quills are neither poisonous nor do they eject. The Afro, however, may have suspected pork quills might be projectiles, like arrows. The I can't say it, but the Arapaho are a Native American people from Colorado. They were fierce and excellent warriors. They valued the porcupine for their quills, and they thought of the porcupine as a warrior. Their legend also suggests porcupine meaning deals with communication with the spirit realms. Apparently, the porcupine was a warrior liaison for the Arapaho. With its fearlessness and great defense system, the porcupine could intervene on behalf of the Arapaho in matters that needed communication to the spirit world. This kind of animal symbolism and cultural wisdom is epic. It illustrates how a bright, capable people were intimately connected with nature. It also shows how nature can help, guide, and communicate higher knowledge. The Arapaho weren't the only people to dub the porcupine a warrior. Did you know there was an order of porcupine in the 12th century? These were a group of knights formed by the Duke of Orleans in France at the time of his son's baptism. Apparently, the porcupine was seen as a symbol of strength. In fact, the porcupine was part of the order's heraldry. Other knights knew they were in the presence of another member of the order by the porcupine insignia. So, the symbol for the warrior, strength and power, continues in porcupine meaning. In this cultural bit of history, we can add camaraderie, recognition, and prestige to its animal symbolism. Okay, so this is just brilliant. So basically it's saying you have the strength. So the porcupine is representing that it is your twin, a knight in shining armor. That you are both warriors together. That it is the symbol of strength and the symbol of basically recognition and prestige for being a warrior. So amazing, right? In many cultural myths, the porcupine is considered a solar animal and is associated with fire. This is often attributed with the porcupine looking much like a radiating sun when its quills are in full display. Now, on the Divine Masculines, I did a reading this week, and on the Divine Masculine side, what he was wanting was the sun. And so I love the fact that it references back to the sun again, because again, it's just saying that this little porcupine is helping you and it's your twin. Right, so the list of symbolic porcupine meaning: joy, love, power, vitality, strength, defense, curiosity, innocence, helpfulness, partnership, and fearlessness. And she goes on to say, some of you may be scratching your head at this quick list of animal symbolism for the porcupine. You may have noticed I added symbolic meanings of love and partnership. Isn't that odd, combined with warrior and power themes? Well, not really, and I'll tell you why. And this is the best of all. It has to do with the unique mating behaviours of the porcupine. Porks have a bizarre mating ritual. I'm going to let you do the research on it. It's quite fascinating, but not for the faint of heart. What I found mostly keen about porcupine is that they mate for life. Yep, they keep only one partner. Now, the porcupine is of the rodent family, and this is highly unusual for this clan of creatures. What's also unusual for the rodent family is that porcupines only have one baby. In fact, porcupines will continue to mate with their paramour even though there is no need for mating. I think that's a pretty cool metaphor for love and partnership. Oh my God! So basically they're like humans, and this is what's symbolic of the twin flame relationship. Once you meet, once you finally reunite, and reunite for, that you have that one mate. They are your eternal flame, right? And so you are the only one that you're the only one that completes them. That is just the nature of the flame, right? So, overwhelmingly, the animal symbolism of the porcupine deals with friendship. At least that's what I think. Whether you need a guardian through grief, a warrior ally in your battles through life, or you just need a reminder that true partnership does exist. There's no greater friend to show you than the pork. Oh my God! So how amazing is that? That's like your twin saying, I am your porcupine. I am your guardian when you need me. I'm your warrior ally. I'm your best friend. I'm your warrior when I'm with you in the battles through life. And I am your true partner. So I just thought it was absolutely amazing. It was just gorgeous, actually. It was really gorgeous. And then as I got in the car to leave, there was a song by The Cure, which is Love Song. And I'm going to read the lyrics because the songwriter is one of the songwriters is Faith. So it is all about trusting, right? And having faith. So, and this is the song. It is Love Song. And whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am free again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am clean again. So, the song is just so perfect in every way, because exactly what we've been saying over the last few days has been coming up to the surface about this feeling about not being good enough. Because if your twin has, basically we mirror each other, right? So if your twin has addiction issues, that's self-worth stuff, right? And that mirrors back to us in our self-worth issues. And so the lyric in the song about what you make me feel like I'm free again and you make me feel like I am clean again is just, it just speaks volumes, right? It just speaks volumes, because of course you're the only one that makes them feel truly the essence of who they are, and who they are isn't the addictions and isn't all the stuff and isn't all of the society's, rubbish, basically. And that's why these are so special, and that's why it's so important to have faith to stay on the journey, because both of you really need each other. You need each other to rise above everything and to know that true love will win. So the last verse of the song is, however far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Well, an amazing message from your twin today, I must say. And it was so beautiful. The porcupine, the fact that I got right to the end of that, and it said the amazing thing about the porcupine is that they are the only rodent that mates for life. And they also basically have sex because they fancy each other, and they don't, and which is amazing, right? All linked back to this very strong sexual energy that I've been feeling as well recently. And so just an amazing message today. So I want to say thank you. And I hope that helps. All right. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.